Hey y'all, there is no way in you know what, that I'm quitting my 9 to 5 job. There is no way. Only reason that I would even consider doing that is if the good Lord came down off the cross and say, hey, I need you to quit that job because I got you. Or I get to my retirement age of 67 and I can leave. But other than that, no social media money is going to cause me to quit my job. First of all, your full-time 9 to 5 job, the salary is a guaranteed salary. You know what you're going to get every week, every bi-week, once a month, however your pay schedule goes. You know what you're going to get, right? You know that you have health insurance coverage. So if anything happens to you at any time, you can walk into any hospital, city MD, and you can choose the doctor that you want or the hospital you want to be affiliated with, because some hospitals, we all know, is better than others. Okay, you're going to need all of that. You can invest in the 401k on the job for pre-tax money. There's a bunch of benefits for staying in your 9 to 5, and keep your social media as your side hustle, because social media is not guaranteed, and I know that. I'm a new YouTuber, yes, but I read a lot, I do research, and I watch a lot of videos. And everyone knows it's not a guarantee money. Because if any one of those sites are shut down now and you don't have a backup income somewhere, you're screwed. So there is no way a few $100 a month is going to cause me, even more than 1,000 is going to cause me to quit my 9 to 5, okay? There's no way. I would take that money and go invest it in the market, invest it into something, invest it into myself for self-improvement. I would use that money wisely, okay? I would not bank on any social media platform, because as we all know, I've never gotten money from social media, but I've watched enough videos, I've read a lot, and I know that things fluctuate. You can have 1,000 subscribers today, and tomorrow, what? They can all unsubscribe a good portion, and you end up having less. You know, there is no way. And those people that do it, I'm not knocking them. More power to them. Okay? Another reason, when you quit your 9 to 5 and you don't use that money wisely to open another business or do whatever you need to do, invest. If push come to shove and you got to go back to the workforce and they ask you on that resume, where you been for the last 3 years? What you going to tell them? Oh, I was on social media content creator. I don't know how that's going to work out in this day and time here, okay? You quit your 9 to 5 to go follow that, and that didn't work out, and you got to run back to the job. You're going to have some explaining to do. Not even going there with that. Okay? So for me, there is no way. I would look forward to that money, yeah, but you know what? Like I said, I'm investing that money and I'm going to have fun with it, okay? That's all I'm going to do. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I may try out some different things with that money and see, what sticks and what I could possibly use, just in case one thing doesn't work. I can continue to get resources from the next. But jumping up and just quitting because you got a couple of $100, maybe 1,000 or more in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, that's not a guarantee. It is not a guarantee. Unless you got lucrative contracts with some of these big known name brands out here and they paying you thousands of dollars that substitutes your yearly salary, then I would say maybe give it a shot if you've been in the game a long time and you have established relationships with these brands out here and you've been working with them 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and you got contracts with them. So if anything goes wrong, they have to pay out that contract because that's a legal binding agreement. But other than that, nah, I'm not doing it. Nope. If I'm getting money, Look, when I retire, that's why I started now, because I'm counting down the years I got to go. Hey, if this sticks and it goes somewhere, I'm good. If my other little platforms stick and they go somewhere, I'm good. But when it's time for me to retire and I'm in that same mindset, I'm going to go at this full time. Because at that time, I'd be drawing from my investments. I'll be getting my Social Security. I'll got my savings all stacked. So I got 3 sources of money coming in for me. Okay? And then those side things, the social media, that'll be added extra money. So for now, I'm sticking put in my job because you know what? I value my weekly, bi-weekly paycheck. I value my 401k investment with a match on it, pre-tax. I value my raises, my bonuses. I value all of that, okay? My insurance, if I didn't say that already, you know, because I go to the best hospitals and I try to find the best doctors, okay? I don't play around. And you know you need insurance in order to go get it, you know, in a network with a good hospital and a good doctor. So these are the reasons why I stay put. I'm in no hurry, not putting all my stuff. Nope, I don't care what nobody's doing out here, what they trying to say, what they selling. It's not working for me because I do too much research and I use common sense and I put pieces together and I'm like, okay, so, you know, you just been here, what, 3, 4, 5 months, a year, and you ready to quit your job? Are you making double times the salary that you was making before? Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that paycheck that they used to collect. How you maintaining your insurance? You know, life is funny. You could be okay tonight and tomorrow you get up, they got to rush you to the hospital. You get to the hospital, you only got $6,000, $7,000 saved. What do you think is gonna happen? And you have no insurance. Those are things we need to think about before you start jumping up. Just because you're in your 20s, your 30s, how many people sick, come down with all sorts of diseases and they're young? People that eat right, take care of themselves, they run, you know, they work out. They've been diagnosed with things too and they're shocked because they take care of themselves. Life is funny. You cannot predict life. That's why you got to make smart decisions. And to me, not knocking nobody, but for me, it makes no sense to do that. None whatsoever. I enjoy the perks of my job, and I will be sticking with mine. Okay? And following people and their advice on here. Be careful, people, okay? Look, everything you need to know about social media is on the internet. Chat GPT, Google search, YouTube, all the social media platforms. The library has books. You can buy books off of Amazon. Everything you need to know, you can research on the internet. You don't have to feel that you need to buy because everyone follows the same pattern. If you read enough and you research, you will see everyone is saying the same thing, but in their own way. Get up and do your research. Watch videos, observe, and take notes. You will figure out what you need to do. That there is no magic with this thing. You've just got to get up and do what you need to do and just get it done. For me, try to stay with things that you know about, that you can talk about. See, my life is surrounded with the health situation. So I know a lot about it and I can talk about it because I've battled Big C, you know, kidney issues, transplant. I've battled that. So I can talk about that. I walk closely with God. I've seen his miracles and the things that he's done in my life. I can talk about that with conviction. Stay with things that you know, that you can talk about and share and help someone. That's the journey that I'm on. That's what I'm doing. I'm staying with what I know. I know a little bit about fashion because I got my own little fashion sense. I'll put up my little videos showing my outfits. Hey, my faith, and my life stories. That's it. I'm not trying to copy, mimic, follow nobody. I've learned a long time ago there is no, as they say, no handbook for blowing up or getting success on these social medias. You don't know what's going to stick. You don't know which way what God is going to use to bless you. You really don't know. And this may not even be your calling. You know, it may not work. You may just continue on and you help people, the small amounts. It may not turn into a big venture where you can go and say you're making thousands of dollars off of this. You don't know. So my thing is, keep that 9 to 5, y'all, until you absolutely sure, which even then you don't even know. At least with your job, you know there's certain things that's guaranteed. And if there is going to be layoff, you know, most companies, when they lay off, you get a little severance. It may not be a lot. There could be rumors around the company that they're planning on layoffs. That's when you shift up and do what you got to do. And in life as a whole, you need to be prepared. You can't be running up bills and have multiple credit cards and loans and all kind of things out here. Because if that job decides it's going to lay off at any time, you're screwed. Because a lot of companies are not generous now. They're not forking over these 8, 9, 10, 12 weeks of severance pay and continue health insurance for 6 months. They're not doing that. You'll be lucky if you walk away from a job with 2 weeks severance, okay? They don't have to. They only do it out of courtesy. So what I'm saying is that don't put all your eggs in a basket. Do your research. Stop relying on people to pull you along, piggyback off of. Do your own research. And you'll find what you need to find and what you need to know. Take notes, write things down. And you'll know. And put everything that you learn and see, you put it into practice. Not saying to copy anyone, but you put it into practice. You know, whatever little nuggets you get and you find, put it into practice and see if it works. That's the only way you're going to know. You know, so get out there and do what you got to do. I'm saying this because, you know, I've been seeing so much talk on there about this 9 to 5 quitting. And I'm wondering if people are truly thinking about what they're actually doing and saying, you know, how it can impact your life if you make the wrong decision. So the information is out there, and these are the reasons why unless the Holy God, Jesus, all of them, Holy Spirit, everybody come rolling down and like loose. Quit that job because I got something better for you. Unless I get that or I get to that 67, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right there in my job where I am. And if this sticks and I get a little change off of this, I am good. So guys, that's it. You have a good day, and I'll see you another time, okay? Bye.